You're watching Scorching and Swearing with your host, Brandon Swear.
What's going on? Welcome on into another amazing episode of Scorching and Swearing. And up tonight, we have one sauce on deck. This is from Texas Heartland. This here is the roasted onion and garlic Reaper. Looking forward to diving into this. As you can see here, this is the black label. This is the reserve. This is the hotter offerings from Texas Heartland. So looking forward to jumping into this one here. So chili heads, this is one that you would want to pay attention to. Let me go ahead and give this one a good shake. Grab this bottle here. And for those that are keeping track, yes, this does have the perforation on the cellophane. Bump it with the back of the spoon, and we will get this one out of the way. All right, so give this another good shake. Does look to be a thicker sauce, so looking forward to that. You know what that means, better hold on the food, so can't complain there. Interesting, all right. So right off the aroma, from the bottle, I'm picking up the Superhots, but there's also a interesting kind of a sweet note to it. It's almost a sweet note. It's a very interesting note that I'm picking up. I can't quite pinpoint it. I mean, I'm picking up the onions, I'm picking up the peppers, but there is a layer of almost, maybe that is just a fire roasted, ingredients going on in here, because ultimately I'm picking up kind of a smoky yet sweet note. So, all right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump on into this. The overall color of this sauce is a dark red. So looking forward to that. There we go. Nice flow on that once it gets going. You're definitely seeing some textures, some seeds, some pepper bits. All in all, looks amazing going on in here. Let's see if the aroma changed at all. Nope. Still same great aroma. And I still quite can't pinpoint that exact overall aroma that I'm getting. But cheers. So, I think it might just be the fire roasting, because as I was getting through it, I was trying to decipher what is the sweet note, what is that aroma. I couldn't quite pick it up, but the overall way this carries forward is first and foremost not geared towards individuals that are just starting out. This one definitely has some heat, definitely has some legs on it. So if you're just starting out, there's plenty of other great options from Texas Heartland for you to check out. This one is geared towards those chili heads in mind. Now, beautiful texture to this sauce. Nice, savory, smoky depth, really right off the bat. Almost a creamy, smooth, inviting false hope for about a split second or so. And then you start to really feel the bright bodies of the overall Superhots that are going on in here. And you're feeling them really start to, the flavors start to accentuate from it, but then it also really start to latch into the gums, the tongue, the mouth, the roof of the mouth, and the back of the throat, as you can hear it now ramping up there. Ultimately, with this sauce, it is a very nice, clean, savory, with a layer of smoky depth. That smoky roasted depth is really kind of what is that undertone that I thought was sweetness that I was smelling. Absolutely phenomenal job here. Very, very much one of those sauces that you're able to utilize with things like burgers or sandwiches or pizzas or tacos, quesadillas, etc. It's one that's not going to extremely disrupt anything that you have going on. You're going to be able to add some great flavor, but the main thing that you're adding here is you're going to be adding a layer of heat to what you're adding into your food. So pairing this with a nice savory dish, you're going to be able to not only, if you need it to cut down the heat, but for the main part, you're really going to be able to add that super hot body flavor to your overall dish that you're eating, and you're going to be able to enjoy the overall heat, the overall burn, and really appreciate what's going on here. Definitely for those individuals that are not wanting to step into the realm of eating a fresh pepper, but they kind of want to know what it feels like to an extent. Hot sauces tend to be a great vessel for those individuals. And this is a great one for you to jump on into and check that out for that purpose. But let's do this. Let's go ahead and read some ingredients here. So, yellow onion, Carolina Reaper pepper mash, and then we have apple cider vinegar, garlic, lime juice, kosher salt, ground cumin, ground turmeric, and ground ginger. Interesting. The ground turmeric and ground ginger are in there, and I can taste it now that I'm thinking about it, but initially it's done in such a way that it almost just accentuates the cumin and not really stepping on over like those ingredients are known to do. Both turmeric and ginger are both pretty loud ingredients in most cases. Now, the way that it's done in here, I can definitely tell you, accentuating the flavor profile of the peppers that are in there through the way of the ginger, and also the way that your body is taking in that peppers is accentuated because of the ginger. But also that turmeric is what is giving kind of that smooth out effect, and what is leaning in a little bit more to the aspects of the cumin in this. So by way of that turmeric, that cumin, and then those roasted onions and garlic in there, that is adding to that layer of that almost smoky, charred taste, that beautiful, harmonious, sweet note that you're picking up from the overall smell is definitely got to be coming from that. But absolutely nothing sweet, to worry about in the sauce itself. Just absolute layers on layers of savory, spicy goodness, exactly what you're looking for in your hot sauce. So amazing stuff. Once again, Texas Heartland. This is the roasted onion and garlic Reaper hot sauce from Texas Heartland. If you want to pick up this sauce or any others, I will have the direct links down below for this, as well as a link to the main site, so you can check out the full lineup of amazing products from Texas Heartland. And if you want to check out the official scorecard for this here tonight, I'll have it linked up here above, so you can watch the official scorecard on the podcast here tonight. I'm Brandon Swear, and from everything from the world of hot, this has been Scorching and Swearing.
This has been Scorching and Swearing with your host, Brandon Swear.